My testimony. I remember when I was lost in darkness. I remember, man, it's just like it was yesterday. I remember smoking that crack. I remember chasing them women. I remember lying and stealing and doing all the things I knew I shouldn't have done. But thank God there was a God who stepped into my life in the nick of time and saved my life for the rest of time. I believe God is trying to speak to somebody right now. Oh Lord, I remember waking up when I didn't have nothing. I remember waking up when I done spent everything. I remember waking up when I done told so many lies. I can't remember which lie I told. Matter of fact, I remember waking up, don't know where I'm at, but then there was a God. I remember hearing people say, man, get an insurance policy on him because he's going to die in the streets. I remember all these things, but let me tell you my testimony. I know you might have heard it before. I might have heard about somebody's addiction. I know you might have heard about somebody's pain, but have you heard about somebody's victory? My testimony. How one day when I was walking out of a crack pipe, out of a crack house, and all of a sudden, the dope dealer put a gun to my head and he was gonna kill me. I had been missing for 4 days. I had walked off my job with $1,000, and let me tell you my testimony. How God covered me in the midst of where I was, how God spared my life, how sitting there with a pile of dope in front of me, God said, enough is enough, backslider, come home. My testimony. How I got up and I walked to my car, and when that gun was to my head, I said, well, I'm gonna die on this lonely street by myself. But God said, if you call on me one more time, I'll spare your life. My testimony. And so what I did was I called on God, and I began to feel the gun coming off the tip of my head, and I walked straight to my car. Let me tell you a true story. I got in my car and I went home, and my wife was crying, and everybody was looking for me. I was a missing person, but I wasn't missing to God. He knew where I was all along, and he covered me. Let me tell you something about the anointed power of God. Once God get in you, he's in you to win you. He's in you for the victory. Now, after 22 years of being clean, after starting and building a ministry, after helping folks and saving lives, my testimony.